Hey food lovers, and welcome back to my channel. With the price of tomato fluctuating and skyrocketing in the market, it's time to get creative in the kitchen. Let me introduce you to a recipe that is about to blow your mind and save your pocket. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful people. So today we are making cucumber stew. So whether you're looking for something different or simply trying to sketch your grocery budget without sacrificing your taste bud, this recipe is for you. Cucumber stew is not just a survival dish, it's an underrated delicacy you'll be proud to serve. Let me show you exactly how to prepare it from scratch. You will thank me later. Do well to like this video if you find it really interesting. So in order to make this delicious pot of goodness, you'll be needing 2 large cucumbers. Make sure you get them peeled, de-seed them and chop them into cube sizes. After peeling the cucumber, this is how the cucumber is going to look like. So remember, we are not going to be discarding this water because there are nutrients and vitamins dense. So we are going to be tossing this into a blender together with the back peel and get juice out of this. So with a cup of water, I'm going to blend this thoroughly and get the juice extracted. This is very beneficial for those who want to detox their body, and if you are looking at losing weight, this is very essential. It is very good for your gut and health. So for those who want more fiber, you can gulp this juice down just the way it is after blending, but for me, I'm going to be filtering this. I'm going to take only the water, but feel free to do whatever you feel. And this is the juice after extracting, and I'm going to take a very good sip of it. This is very nice. You can as well add lemon to yours if you choose to, but I just go ahead to take mine like this. So let's start prepping the cucumber. Remember, after peeling off the skin, then you're going to cut cucumber into half lengthwise, then use a spoon and scoop out, or use a knife to scoop out the seed. So this part is very important because it reduces the water content and helps the stew come out thick. So now that your cucumber is diced and ready for blending, toss that into a blender and add a little water. But if your blender can get the cucumber into a puree without harming your blender, do so, because it is very important not to add too many water while blending this. After blending the cucumber into puree, I'm going to be blending the long chili peppers together with garlic and onion. If you have ginger, please do add into the pepper mix, and if you have bell pepper, it is best to add it at this point because it adds sweetness and color to the stew. So for this cucumber stew, I'm going to be using chicken for the cooking. So feel free to use any protein of your choice. I have washed and rinsed the chicken with clean water and it's placed inside a pot. Sprinkle some salt, add my seasoning cubes, curry powder, thyme and rosemary. So now I'm going to sprinkle some onions into the pot, add 1 chili pepper into the pot, add a little bit of water, cover the pot and cook until the meat starts releasing some juice while cooking. So a few minutes into cooking the meat, I'm going to stir properly and add some water to enable this meat to cook really well. Check for salt and seasoning because this stock is the base for your stew, and you wouldn't like the meat to have a bland taste after cooking. So it is necessary you spice up your meat in order to give it a very good taste. Now the meat is ready, I'm going to give it a little fry to elevate the taste even more further. But if you prefer your meat unfried, you can go ahead and start frying your stew. So in another clean pan, I'm going to add vegetable oil and get this chicken fried up. So after frying the chicken, I'm going to add in my sliced diced onion into the oil and saute for 2 minutes. This is to release the flavor of this onion into the oil. So next I'm going to pour the cucumber blend into the pot and continue to fry. This is just the same way you are to fry your fresh tomatoes when you're about to make your stew. So this is the same way you are expected to fry this cucumber puree. So 10 to 15 minutes into frying this cucumber blend, you can see closely that the oil is already floating, just like the way your tomato puree is going to look when you fry it. Pour in the pepper mix and scotch bonnet pepper. Stir and let it fry for medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. If the oil starts floating, dancing on top, then you are ready and right. So now I'm going to fry the pepper mix together with the cucumber blend until everything comes together. Now it's already looking like a normal stew. So I'm going to fry this until everything blends well. So let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure it is no longer watery and the oil is coming up on top. So now I'm going to be adding my tomato paste, but this is totally optional. In case you don't want to add tomato paste to your stew, you can skip this part and use only the tomato mix, the pepper mix and the cucumber blend. It's still going to turn out really nice. And if you have bell pepper, just as I said earlier, it is really important you add this in case you're not adding any fresh tomato or tomato paste to your stew. So now I'm going to add my curry, thyme, seasoning cubes, salt to taste, give it a very good stir and let the spices dance together for more few minutes. If you're adding fish, chicken or boiled eggs, now is the perfect time to introduce them to the stew. Gently place your proteins into the pot, slightly turn and allow everything to cook up together for about extra 3 to 5 minutes. This helps the protein absorb the flavors of the stew while keeping everything juicy and delicious. Then lastly, I'm going to add the meat stock I derived from cooking the meat. Before adding any water to your stew, make sure you add your chicken broth or meat stock before adding any water. So I will always advise when you are cooking with meat stock, always keep them very close by so you don't forget adding them into your stew. In case you enjoy the taste of crayfish in your stew, this is the right time to include it. But if you prefer your stew without crayfish, it is really optional. You can skip that part. So now I'm going to be transferring the stew into another pot. So now I'm going to add a little water to loosen up the stew, then introduce my grounded crayfish, and that is it for the stew. So if you have never tried cucumber stew before, now is the time, because with the way tomato being doing big girl in the market right now, cucumber stew is the hero we didn't know we needed. So don't knock it until you taste it. I promise you, you are going to be surprised by how good this stew tastes. So let your family try it out and watch them ask for more. If you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like, comment below and share this video with someone who needs a fresh meal idea. And of course, subscribe to the channel because we have got more creative recipe and cooking hacks coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, cook with love, eat with joy and stay blessed. See you in my next one. So till then, bye.